Yeah, okay. So we're here, and
We've returned to scenic Tarkir.
yeah, with they changed. There's no Gideon around again.
Huh.
It's all cons. The login page
hmm
has con
Do they
stuff.
do they offer you any customizability yet?
I don't. Don't think. I think they actually removed
Ha!
that option.
Right. The one where you could select from one theme and that theme was Gideon.
Yeah, they removed the theme option when they realized that that wasn't an option. So,
Man, the worst thing is I've seen people who actually had theme selection. They had like a promotional version of the thing.
oh,
Yeah, the interface had different colors and everything. Either that or they hacked it. I don't know.
oh man. Well, what we have once I oh right release
I believe
queues.
that they have fixed the morph bug.
I would not I would not buy it if the morph bug still existed after the morph set came out. That would just be
I've seen other people play with morph since that since that event,
yeah.
and I really wanted to be the fraudster who just unmorphed things as often as possible to disconnect my opponent.
Yeah, like I said, the tribal gray ogre. All right, so let's go ahead and get in the zone.
It's here. We're here.
Yeah,
It's us.
we gotta
We're
wait
gonna
for some others. But yeah, so drafting this set, I have drafted it.
KZK X3.
I have drafted it once.
Hmm.
KTK. What is cons of? Oh, Tarkir. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, their set names are kind of.
I drafted it once last week, and it was like blue green splashing every other color,
Hmm.
and it was specifically blue green splashing Zergo Helm Smasher because
Yo.
why not? Blue and green are colors on Zergo, right? Right.
That's that's kind of nuts.
Yeah. It's supported a lot by morphs, and
Yeah, that honestly sounds really greedy. Let me
yes,
just let me just flash
extremely
this guy.
greedy.
But no, my guess, just for having never drafted it, just like looking
Hmm.
at and reading about cards a lot,
Hmm.
is that you want to pick an enemy color pair the same way you would kind of pick a single color.
Yes, that's kind of what I'm figuring. And if you can keep your color requirements as low as possible, like between using morph and such to help smooth that out, because I'm kind of drawing on my experience with shards, which I have a
Mm,
lot of experience with, which was like you kind of had to be in three colors to take advantage of the powerful cards available to you, but you really didn't want to
mm.
because the mana fixing wasn't really there, or like the mana fixing in shards wasn't actually powerful enough to support three colors, but you had to play three colors. It was really
Oh, it's
strange.
just draw better than your opponent.
Yeah, like
Just draw one of each land you need. Whatever.
I would play games of that format, and the worst thing that could happen is your opponent would just go like plains, forest, mountain, woolly Thoktar, and you're just like, you drew all three colors in the woolly Thoktar there, didn't you? And that's just how it goes.
Okay, I'm getting creamed.
Okay, so I'm gonna make this big. All right, so we've got I like a number of the cards here. We've got, let's go over. Trail of Mysteries are rare. When you play a morph, search your library for any basic, put it in your hand, and when a morph turns face up, give it +2/+2.
Huh.
So tribal morphs,
Support for tribal morph. That's
um,
pretty whack.
a very powerful elephant,
Hmm.
the city.
Yeah, no, I dig this guy. It's 5 mana 6/6 or better than that.
Yeah,
Just passing the counters around.
And then the High Spire Mantis is kind of like the like a two-color safe pick.
Right. It's what, Assault Zeppelin.
Yes, it's Assault Zeppelin. I'm basically wondering if the trail is good enough. I don't know. Is that enough to
I
base a
I
deck
don't
around?
think it's good enough. I like High Spire Mantis here. I think it's really solid.
I'm gonna try that myself. That was the card I'm okay. And see, we get a good charm we could go with. Ooh, we get dig through time.
Had some kind of softball rears here. What else we got? Let's see. The Treasure Cruise.
Mm.
Hmm.
Again, another Gruul land. The charm kind of looks good to me. So does the Watcher, just as a flyer.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm gonna lean towards the charm here.
it
Like the
is,
charms are just kind of powerful.
yeah. I'm not. I mean, the duress mode isn't the hugest thing,
Nah, that's kind of soft.
but it does deal 4 damage. I mean, that's really what I'm after. Is it's a removal spell. It's also 2 guys. There's also Yeti, but this isn't the Yeti we want. There's a different Yeti.
Oh, I remember looking at this guy. Summit Prowler.
Yeah. I'm gonna go out for the charm and not certainly commit to it, but oh, maybe we will. Chief
Yo,
of the
Chief of the
Edge.
Edge. Also Ponyback Brigade.
Yeah.
Hey. Although
Ponyback
we'll
Brigade is
see plenty of
weird.
those.
Yeah. It's not as strong as the other ones in the oh, it's pretty strong. I just
It synergizes pretty well with the wedge that it's in.
yeah, attacking. Mardu Warshrieker is also extremely strong, giving you 3 mana when he comes in. Like,
Yeah, that red mana fixing.
well, not only that, but it's like play a morph after you play this guy. But this is all right, is the High Spire Mantis just an insect? Okay.
Yeah, not it's the mantis. It's not a guy riding the mantis.
I'm right now. I'm feeling like we're in Mardu and we're the tribal warriors. Let's try to find some warriors to go along with the plan.
Yeah, sadly, Ponyback Brigade makes what goblin
Goblin,
creatures.
but is a
Not
warrior.
goblin warriors. It's a warrior.
Okay. As far as cards we have here go, we have Altar of the Brute. We have a banner on color. We have a War Shrieker who's an Orc Shaman on color. This Sage, which if we control our Chief of the Edge, breaks that morph rule.
That would be kind of neat. Well, he wait flip for four.
Yeah, flip for 4. I don't like the cost
That's
on
still
that.
right. That's still kind of a lot. There's also shambling attendants.
Yeah.
Hey.
Get huge.
Our guys die in combat. I of course like the War Shrieker the best.
Yeah, I'm actually
Kill Giant plus like.
yeah, I'm not valuing the banner high enough to grab it. If there was like honestly like duels or tri-lands would draw me towards them, but oh man, you gain 10 life with that. What? Okay, this is the third Abomination of Gudul that's gone by, so that's interesting. Also of note, not too strong of a pack in the plan we're currently on. There are no red, or there's only the Defiant Strike, which is a lot stronger in F. Jeskai.
Oh, right. Prowess activation cycling. What's Rite of the Serpent?
Right?
Oh, just destroy target creature.
Yeah,
right?
destroy target creature. It's 6 mana.
I know.
It's,
I think that's the best pick. I admit it's not like, hey, powerful stuff. But
I don't think I'm gonna play it almost in any circumstances is the biggest issue. Like 6 mana. And its plus side is like really, really small too. It's not even like anyway. The pack we have here, we have like off color banner, which isn't very useful. We have guy with morph.
Hmm. How about
The goblin
no, the
slide.
Goblin Slide?
Can we get on the goblin slide? We don't have much to
Eh,
get down the
No, I
goblin
don't. I
slide.
don't think we can. That's like that's a Jeskai card in all but like
Yeah.
name, all but label. About ACDC's pet or
Yeah.
Canyon Lurkers. It's really between those two.
Let's go with ACDC's pet. Just so I have ACDC's pet in the deck. Alright. It's very hard to judge what is currently open and what's being passed around here.
It is. Hooting Mandrills is hella strong.
Right, like Hooting Mandrills tells me, yo, maybe I should consider green a little heavier. I also have Swift Kick, which is a fight card. It's 4 mana for the fight, but
It's also instant.
I think I'm gonna pick that up just because that's the kick. Give him the kick.
I love it.
Yeah, I see. I don't know why green would be hyper open, and if yeah, a lot
Yeah,
of
I
people
mean, our problem with picking green is that we would want to have like Jeskai cards as support, and
right.
those haven't been around. Send people to Salt
You know,
Road.
Salt Road. It's either Salt Road or a banner.
Actually, the banner. I'm happy to see the banner.
Yeah, I think the banner's
I
fine
like
here.
it. Salt Road.
Salt Road. What I really want here is I'm always concerned with this in every single draft I play, but my curve and
Hmm.
seeing that my only two
No, no,
drop
no. It's
is
fine. We'll do the orc into banner and be super happy.
okay.
So it's not even like we're skipping a turn to play the banner.
Hey, this is a dang card I wanted to see turn around. This is one of the not only a really great evasive creature, but it's one of the best raid enablers. You
No
know?
kidding.
You know?
Attacks, blocks morphs, enables raid.
Yeah.
That's, I guess, what we're paying 4 mana for.
Right.
Huh.
2 power flyer.
Another shambling attendance. I
We got
dig.
Mystic.
Why is Mystic of the Hidden Way here?
I don't know. Rip
Like
Caesar's dad.
three power of can't be blocked.
What are these doing here? I'm not gonna lie, I don't think Abomination of Gadul or Treasure Cruise should be in this pack at this point. I don't know what I grab based on that information.
Abzan banner, Abban Xanner,
Abban Xanner.
Bandana.
Not a lot here. We got Bigman. We got
Oh, Tusk Colossadon, you're no Vulpine Goliath.
Yep, no trample. Alpha Tyrannix. Okay Flyer. A banner that could give me something off color or a card I'm not playing. So I'll take the blue splash banner.
There aren't even any like creature enchantments in this that you have to blow up.
I'm gonna keep stealing Abomination of Gadul so I don't have to play against 3/4 flyers.
Like that card, no lie, that card is pretty good.
Yo, this is a 3/4 flyer. The looter part of it is pretty cool too because it's one of the best ways to enable. It's one of the best card neutral ways to enable Delve.
Mm.
So, but I guess we'll get another banner. Brave the Sand. The very brave sand.
That card is pretty awful.
Yes, it is, and a mountain. All right, so let's throw some things on the side.
You have to be pretty brave to play that one.
You would.
And no Pikers in the entire place.
No. Okay, so we got Sarkhan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not picking any other card but Sarkhan the Dragon Speaker here. That's not happening. But we can take a look. Murderous Cut would be the pick if I wasn't picking Sarkhan.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like-
Mardu Horde Chief, also pretty strong.
Yeah, Mardu Horde Chief. Even Seeker of the Way is actually something I would pick really highly here.
Yo, life. Yeah,
Well-
wow.
Well, like, prowess means you beat other morphs in combat. You can, like, play your banner on turn 3 and get in for 3 lifelink. That sort of thing. There's no way it gets back around, but that's a card I kind of want in the deck. But yeah,
Hmm.
Murderous Cut would be the pick just because this is like unconditional. Like, look at.
Well, hey, we might get like throttle back.
Ooh, that would be okay.
Now, I admit that Rite of the Serpent looks really awful in the same set with Murderous Cut.
That's basically. I
I'm
realize it's
willing to admit
uncommon.
that.
It's
Right.
uncommon. But even like Throttle at common is more what I'm looking for.
See, once again, we have a set that has Lash of the Whip and Smite the Monstrous.
Okay.
So a 3/5 is the perfect creature.
Wow, you're right. What 3/5s do we have? Anyway, we have a Retribution of the Ancients, which doesn't work terribly well with what we have, but if we had more Outlast, would be
That's
good.
garbage for us.
We have a duel that taps for. God, it's just off color.
That's two of our colors, so that's not the worst.
We have OK Prowess. We have a Delve creature that I like, as far as like our only Delve card.
I like that quite a bit,
Ooh, a Warrior too. Ooh.
especially as our only delve card. I didn't even notice that he was a warrior. That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, I know. This. Well, no, look, he's got the spear, and he can poke you.
No, I mean, I'll give it to you.
Is that the best pick here then? Like,
Well, I mean, you're never casting on two, and I admit that Jeskai Student is like, okay, yeah, I'm a two, and I
right.
like Mardu War Shrieker a lot.
I like
but
the
still
War
by
Shriek-
Scavenger is our only delve card. Even so far, it's
Yeah.
really, really powerful.
All right. Well, ooh, War Name Aspirant, which
Yo!
isn't something we'll be easily able to flip. I mean, not flip. Flip out. It's probably a better word for it. Like enable early at the moment, but is still good. Asban Charm also isn't the worst, but that's a hard splash when red is certainly a color in our deck. Like,
I'd say it's between Warnamed Aspirant and Killshot.
Kill Shot is another is also really good, just the kill attacking creature thing.
It's called what? Rebuke back in that set that you like. Innistrad.
Innistrad, yes. It was like this gigantic Avacyn symbol was the entirety of the art. I don't
I'm surprised it isn't here. Absent just
Wait,
branding herself
is it
all over the
hidden?
place.
I'm gonna pick the creature here because this
Yeah.
is warrior. We can get the warriors going on. If I wanted a third copy of this Abomination of Gudul I'm not playing, I can have it. Karu Bloodsucker. Grey Ogre. When a creature you control with 4 toughness dies, drain 2. 3. Okay, so a sack outlet. Again, we have a kill shot. We also have the Dragon Throne of Tarkir.
We could have what? Sarkhan or Sarkhan at any rate, and also the Dragon Throne. Amazing.
Yeah, we could. Like, this is an overrun. It's a colorless overrun. It's an expensive overrun. Kill shot is just like flat removal.
We probably want that.
Yeah.
I kind of like the Bloodsucker, but he's like they have all these great sack outlets in this set, and nothing really all that bad that enchants creatures and gets them. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, we have. Get in the pit. Get in the pit.
Thankfully, we have other choices here.
I think the really powerful one drop is going to be the card of the choice. We have not a warrior, but Death Touch. Like, we have our Typhoid Rat, but our Typhoid Rat also has some more tricks going on.
Yep. Also enables raid. Possibly it's a final burn spell for
Yeah,
Goofy free. Like there's
like
stuff to do.
the other thing about it that I like the one. I honestly, this is quad black, and I am like that is quad black, and red is the only color that I like. I'm willing to. Ooh, Nomad Outpost.
That looks pretty good. It looks especially good next to Windscarred Crag.
Yeah, Windscarred Crag. So we have our Tri-Land taps for all 3 red, white, and black. There's also Ponyback Brigade, which makes a lot of 1/1s, which would be better if we had like the Dragon Throne.
I think
Um,
we've more or less passed up on that at this point.
I also love the Briber's Purse. I don't know how much I actually like the card, but I like the idea of you just kind of keep paying off these guys. You're just like, yes, okay, fine. Here, have a diamond. Here, okay, yes. The shakedown happens, and
No lie, I think that Briber's Purse was entirely created because people have little glass beads that they use as tokens.
okay. So I immediately went straight to the Windscarred Crag again for some more fixing going on here.
It's not bad. Jeskai student's
This,
also a consideration.
yeah, I guess the question is how good would Jeskai Student be? Like it would be like an on curve creature, but it's a 1/3 with like okay.
He blocks morphs on his own, and then you like kill shot that guy, Jeskai student block. It would be like your one trick.
I think the fixing is going to do a little more for us over the course of the game.
Yeah.
We and yeah.
I,
Oh. Yeah, we could go back to Salt Road. Um, we could dedicate to the warrior plan.
uh-huh.
Of note, the first line of text on the card is not warriors you control or attacking
They're
creatures.
just straight Orcish Oriflame. All right.
Yeah, like creatures you control have +1, and then our warriors get to draw. And I'm kind of like that. I actually want to try that out. The Salt Road is probably the safer pick here. This is a really strong card, but I wanna get on the game there. Venerable Lamasu.
Guy who looks embarrassing next to Mahamudi Jin.
Yep.
Yo.
We also have another Swift Kick. Do I want large flyer? Let's cut these out because they're obviously getting in.
I'd take the swift kick. I don't know.
Yeah, let's go with the kick. Oh, good point. I have 8 guys right now. Let's 2-8. 2-8? Good lord. Whatever. It's a good point. I need more than 8 creatures if I plan on winning the game. So, and I don't think this card is going to do too much for us. I don't have
No,
any.
that's gonna do Jack. I mean, the model there is you have a bunch of Outlast creatures, and
Yes.
then you slam that and get to murder your opponent's entire team.
I'll take a second kill shot. Over the Yeti. Over the Yeti. That's too good of removal to pass up. Zombie Ape.
Honestly, the worst part about the Yeti is 2 red in his mana cost.
I know. Honestly, ACDC's pet is going to look okay with Raider's spoils out. Yo,
Ho ho! Well,
this is overrun.
yeah, okay.
Sure, I'm okay with that. Alright, so I'm going to take out the non-Mardu banner, because I'm probably not playing them. And then I still need this curve to adjust downward. I guess I'll also take another Mardu banner. Not that I really want to play 2, but I'm probably not playing Tormenting Voice.
Well, you know it does cycle.
It's true. If I have another... yes, they both do. Get in the pit.
Crocodile.
Get in the pit.
That's not something we're ever playing, but
No, but...
it is a charming creature.
The one thing that I do like about the Mardu banner, and that might do something, is just the fact that it lets us cast Sarkhan on 4.
Ha! It's kind of nuts. The flying crane technique. Yo, holla holla, how about a rough rider?
Yeah.
Actually, there's a lot of good stuff in this pack.
The Nightblade.
Yeah.
Nightblade is pretty strong. Valley Dasher. I actually am a pretty big fan of having your 2/2 come down a turn before everybody else's 2/2s. Though, like, in the world of 2/3s, you know?
There are kind of a lot of 2/3s kicking around.
Okay, here's, like... Basically, I should take the Rough Rider and not try to splash Flying Crane technique. But man, man, do
We're
I want...
low on creatures. I know.
I
Flying
know.
crane technique.
The fact that we're low on creatures is basically what's going to get me to grab the Rough Rider here.
How did we not see any Valley Dashers up to this point, I wonder?
He's a berserker, not a warrior. That's kind of weird. But yeah, so let's worry about curve. Let's worry about creatures. Let's worry about, like, either Jeskai Student or Ponyback Brigade. Watcher of the Roost is also just fine.
We've seen people pass on Ponyback Brigade in both directions.
Right.
So I think that's safe to pass here, thinking it'll come back.
Jeskai Student does a swift kick really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, this is a really freaking good flyer, by the way. Just putting that out there.
So you want to be a djinn, huh? I will show you how.
I guess the question is if I take Jeskai Student or the Watcher, and... basically I'm fine with both in here.
Yeah. We have no creatures on 3. Do we have morphs?
We have morphs.
We have morphs.
We have
Okay, we have
morphs.
creatures on 3. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go with that. I can pick up more fixing. What the heck's this thing? Oh. Make a huge man.
That's blank.
Yeah. I think this might be the spot where we pick the Warden of the Eye. Or Warden. Yo. This card.
Yeah!
This card's hella good. Yo!
That guy who's like a strict upgrade to that card that I absolutely love. Well, I guess not strict because the white.
Pretty
But
close.
still.
Yeah. He picks up Sarkhan.
No, that's...
Anyway.
in place of Salt Road Patrol, how about Windscarred Crag?
More fixing, giving up on a creature.
Yes, giving up on a kind of bad creature.
It's alright. It's better than Pillarfield Ox in 2 ways.
Whoa, that's why they have 2 oxen in the art.
I only have 11 guys, and I don't feel like all of them are even, like, on the realm of playable yet.
Okay, well, here's another one.
Okay, this one is. Also, how many of these could I have had?
Like 7.
I want to say, like, 6. But, yeah, so I'm going to take useful flyer.
Oh, hey, Windstorm is in this set.
Yes.
Aw.
It's actually pretty good.
Yep, Kieran's pretty good. I'm again sad to see, like, Mystic of the Hidden Way. I love that card. I
Yeah.
think that guy's really great.
Like, I'm wondering what this deck would have looked like had I just gone into the Jeskai 3 colors and not played the black, but at this point, oh well.
Honestly, we would have Flying Crane Technique, a couple Mystics of the Hidden Way, and, like, a Treasure Cruise, maybe.
Yeah.
Dumb, stupid Lich Lord. Screw that guy.
Yeah, I know. On things I could actually play, Bloodfire Expert is useful. Is a creature.
He is a creature. He does work. I guess technically Monastery Flock is pickable for Morph. We don't want it. Shambling Attendants. We'll try and stick up for those guys again. Not in the face of Bloodfire Expert. Clearly.
Yeah, mostly because I'm sitting here looking at, like, no guys early. And I do care about having a curve of not all these 4s. Like, I really don't want to be playing all these. But we'll see how that... Yeah, Bear Punch. Do you know this card's a sorcery?
That's really sad.
'Cause it
It also
is.
has the most awkward wording in the world.
Yes, it's wrong. And... yeah. Anyway, more Bloodfire?
Sounds good to me. Oh man, that behemoth is a 3/6. He couldn't have 4 power. Jeez.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad. There's a lot of like 4 power stuff. Also, there are a lot of O5s and O6s in this set, and I don't really understand why.
Yeah, there's a lot of these walls that are extremely defensive. There's the like parapet that's an O5. There's the morph one we saw that was an O5. There's this. There's a lot. And
Hmm.
yes, I absolutely realize that the curve of this deck is kind of obscene, and that is a 6th or 7th copy of this mother freaking card.
No one believes. Let's pick the Harrier and be happy about it.
Yeah, let's go with that. That might make the cut just based on.
Now, you're looking at the curve now, but there are a couple of morphs.
I know.
Siegecraft. I see. Enchanted creature gets pillar field ox.
Yes, gets pillar field ox.
They just keep sneaking it into every set.
I know. I do. I finally just want a Yeti.
Finally buckle under the pressure and pick the Summit Prowler.
I think I just want a Yeti because it's not.
Let's pick him. This pack is almost empty.
Yeah, basically, this guy. So what do we get back around? Valley Dasher?
Yo!
I'll take Valley Dasher back around. That does a little bit of good for our curve. Us not having a really ones and twos much. Lets us actually be, on the front. This also, guys, the Unyielding Krumar.
Unyielding Kumar. Yeah.
Next set, we'll have the Unyielding Herald. But yeah, okay. We'll get the dash. Secret plans. How about
Secret plans?
how about a falter?
Barrage of boulders. I guess.
I mean, it's that or War Behemoth.
Mm.
And
Well, he is a 3-mana 2/2.
that's true. Hmm. Yeah, sure. Give me the treasure cruise. But yeah, I guess if looking back on this, the only change I would have made would have been trying to move into Jeskai rather than Mardu, because the blue was actually pretty strong going around, and black ended up being
we had a
kind
number
the
of bites
weakest.
at the 3/2 unblockable man.
Because honestly, we are red. We're basically red white splashing black for like 3-4 cards. Wow. Wow.
I'm a little surprised that none of the ponyback brigades made it.
Somebody else must have been picking them pretty high.
Mm.
All right. Anyway, what are the cards that I don't want in here? Let's go ahead and do that. Can probably cut.
You gonna take the lands out, or
Oh yeah, let's move these out to the. I guess we'll put them up there. So do I want 2 banners? Yeah, that seems heavy. And do I actually want both Swift Kicks or the Barrage?
well, considering we have, I don't think we want the barrage.
Yeah.
Considering we have 2 kill shots, I think I would prefer that to Swift Kick.
Yeah, like Swift Kick works really well with a couple of our creatures, but we don't have like the toughness to go with it if we're gonna fight. Like we have a couple creatures that can do it.
Yeah, we can put in the Rotting Mastodon. Mastodon kick.
Yeah.
Pow!
Bam.
It's kind of a shame that the black Mastodon is not a morph, because then it would be, Morphin time, black Mastodon. No, we need like a red Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah. It is indeed Morphin time. Yeah. Well, again, the thing is like +1 power is good on the fight, but it doesn't let you survive the fight.
Yeah, I guess it's Sage Eye Harrier delivering the dive kick.
Yeah. Yeah! Like, Jeskai student delivering the kick's pretty good. You know, that sort of thing. I guess Death Touch lady, Ruth here.
Ruth, Ruth the Ripper. I love it.
Yeah. Ruth. Um, I guess could get rid of one of the kicks then. And then that leaves one more cut to be made. Let's actually switch this to what I'm... There.
I hate to say it, but we didn't end up with any of the army cards. The
So
cut might have to be Dragon Throne of Tarkir.
it basically operates as the slowest overrun known to man. 4 plus 3 plus 2 in differing, like, you know, it's not 9 because that's different. But yeah, it might be. How many of our... We have like 2 morphs. Yeah, sure. Life begins at 4. Yeah, that's fine.
That's somewhat the nature of the beast.
Yeah. Because we have this morph here.
I think people are picking early drops really highly.
Which I agree
Or-
with. If everybody else is, it was the glory seeker in in onslaught. You know, if you get your morph down the turn before they get you get your 2/2 before they get their 2/2. True, somebody like Bloodfire Expert on the throne is very powerful. Hmm. Just looking at warrior count.
My guess is that we have the choice of Dragon Throne of Tarkir or Raiders Spoils. I can't
Right.
really see us playing both.
What is our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 warriors? Hmm.
So really, you're playing it as Orcish Oriflame.
Right, which...
And it goes! The overrun's back, baby!
Hmm. Looking at if there's any way I can kind of fix up the curve with a little more morphs, but not really. Let's just roll with it. So let's put these lands back in. And then it's going to be something like 2 or 3 swamps. Yeah, we have 5 black cards in the deck. I think all of them stand pretty well. Chief of the Edge is the only one that's even like I kind of question, but a 3/2 that hands off some power to a couple key creatures, I like.
It's a pretty dang compelling card. Just as a 2-mana 3/2, that's
Yeah.
already a bit ahead of the curve.
Yeah. So, this is, let's see, I have 15 lands remaining. It's probably going to be like 3/6/6. That sounds right. Ooh, it wants the extra swamp over. This gives us 5 black sources in the deck for 5 black cards. And then 9 sources of red and white mana.
Wait, does Mardu Banner not? Oh wait, Windscarred Crag. Never mind that.
Windsguard Craig counts as both, but not...
That's-
yeah.
That doesn't tap for black. All right,
Okay, okay.
I dig. This has some cards that I really like. It also has a Planeswalker, so hey.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, maybe we just, like, get there on the back of Sarkhan the Huge. That's good. The creature on the throne taps. You have to sit on the throne. But yeah, like I said, the only thing I wish I would have done was gone in, actually committed to going into blue and realizing that my black was as weak as it really is. Like if I had picked up the flying, even picking up the flying crane technique might have been enough to switch over.
Hmm.
But oh well, it is what it is. So what we really want is the ability to. That's true. Singing Bell Strike and Dragon Throne of Tarkir could be used to do some rude things. Love the treasure cruise, by the way. This card is so great. Too Brave the Sands.
Yeah, I mean the appropriately late pick that I don't even want to call it a pick. You don't pick that card. You get handed that card.
Uh, that would make things a little difficult. Yeah, we are red white splashing black. Fairly aggressive deck. We have a Planeswalker Sarkhan here. He turns into a 4/4 indestructible flyer. He also has some other text, but usually he's just doing number one.
I mean, sometimes he shows up and assassinates a guy.
It's true, he can do that. Like I don't much care for his -6 that much. I also honestly thought it was a -7, so that's better than I thought. The big thing there is like, in order to use it, you have to have plussed him twice, and then you have to choose not to plus him a third time. At which point, why isn't your opponent dead? Didn't you have if you had a like, you controlled Sarkhan for a couple turns, and your opponent just isn't dead from this 4/4 flyer?
Well, I mean, there is the possibility that you activate him and don't attack, I guess.
Indestructible.
Yeah. Against their wall of swords
Wall of infect.
with infect.
Yeah. But
Or shoot.
okay.
Can't I remember the other name for it? Because there was persist and other thing in Shadowmoor.
Yeah, Wither.
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 Okay, right.
Wither.
Wither. It was called Wither.
We are fighting HK 1997, who I'm going to assume was born in 1997 and has the initials HK.
Hmm. Ugh. That's kind of groan worthy.
Yeah, let me tell you something about this hand. No amount of a lower curve would make one of our three colors playable in this situation, so... And the Summit Prowler is going to show off its double red power, but I have to...
Man, two of our swamps.
Two of our swamps, too. I think I have to keep this.
Yeah. Let's keep it. It is, it's not a happy keep. But
No. Oh, God.
It was you! You took our things. Yeah.
Okay, so we have a land that doesn't do much for us.
Well, they'll be able to kill shot his morph.
Yeah. Like, this format really does start on 3. Like, you know, chatter about our curve not being enough 2-drops. Like, this is the format where everything's a 3 anyway, so... Like, there are very few efficient 2s and 1s, and those get picked up really quick. So, here's the little morph thing that I've been talking about.
Hey, the swirly.
Yeah. I'm probably going to kill shot it. Because,
Ooh.
I could also just play Bloodfire Expert.
The reason I don't like that as much, and I know this is stupid, but
Is it the 2-3?
it's AC/DC's pet. Because that's like, okay, like morphs don't beat other morphs in combat, that kind of thing. But AC/DC's pet will definitely beat Bloodfire Expert.
Well, then maybe I just don't block.
I like that well enough. Maybe our opponent makes some huge mistake and taps black beforehand, or I don't know. Anyway, he's attacking to enable raid,
Yes.
if nothing else.
And hopefully not the 2-3 that deals 2 damage to Bloodfire Expert, but, you know.
Man, that guy is good.
Nope, no raid. He wants to do something pre-combat. Or...
Tap differently. Aha!
Ooh.
I disagree. Moreover, I would totally be fine with attacking into that setup.
Yeah. I think I'm okay with that just because of the threat of prowess. Maybe makes that morph less inclined to be the blocker here. Yep. The threat of prowess gets my hit in, and then I use... Now, here's the big thing. This actually is very ineffective at blocking his morph if he plays the 5th land.
Right.
Because there is the 5-mana morph rule, which I've mentioned, which is that a 2/2, a morph will not straight beat another morph in combat unless you pay 5 for it. What that translates into is that the 4-mana morphs are like okay, and then the 5-mana ones are huge.
Yep.
Like if you're paying 5 for your flip, you're getting something gigantic out of it. So
But our opponent does not have the 4th land or 5th land, so we're taking a Mantis to the face.
he's also telling me a lot about this. Like, the fact that it's not attacking tells me either A, it's a 5-mana morph, which is the most likely, or B, it's a defensive morph.
It's Ponyback Brigade.
It's after how many of those we saw go around, it's Ponyback Brigade.
Ponyback Brigade. These colors, that play style.
Unyielding Krumar. Do I have Bloodfire Expert go in still?
Well, he'll be able to pay for first strike to make Unyielding Krumar, like, great against it.
Not now, but...
I know.
Yes.
But that's like, his crackback looks super good. Like, you're not blocking with Bloodfire Expert.
Okay. So let's go in. Because at this point, he's shown that that morph is too valuable to him. And then I'm just going to go ahead and play out my... Like, see, this is what you get for 4 on the flip. Now, 5, like, this gains, like, an additional 3 power or something.
Right, he would be... At 5, he's the 3/6.
Yeah.
Without flying, or... And that's a common.
Okay, so here's the 5th mana.
Yep, no way to stop his Ponyback Brigade anymore, so I guess he's getting a bunch of goblins. Kind of bad in the face of a 1/5, but he'll have more total creatures.
Making the attack. Well, I am going to block because, oddly enough, like, that attack could just, like, there could be a trick, which I'm fine if he uses a trick to kill my Sage Eye Harrier. But most likely it's just to enable raid.
Mm-hmm.
Still can't play the Summit Prowler.
Oh no, Arc Lightning!
I argue that that's incorrect.
Did he not deal 1 damage to the Bloodfire Expert?
Correct.
Oh no, has sent you a message. Probably, whoops, meant to do that differently.
Yeah, oops. Yeah, because
Yeah, okay.
that should have been a 2-in-1 split that like answers me. Okay, so
Oh man, do we get to leave up both things?
yes,
Yeah.
I also get to attack with Bloodfire Expert still.
Beautiful. I think he just dealt 1 damage to himself with that arc lightning.
I think he just did 3 to the
Oh yeah.
Sage. Yeah.
I saw his health go down. Or like his health flashed.
Oh
Maybe I'm
man.
thinking of something else. Just takes it. Oh, it makes warriors.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I think I just kill shot. Or just take it.
17 is 10. What happens if we don't kill shot it? Hmm. I think we have the luxury of taking the 3 damage.
Yeah, especially since I'm not really playing anything here. End
Like,
step.
if he blasts his mantis out of the sky, enable another attack.
Yeah, also attacking with the Bloodfire Expert is it's effectively letting it die at this point, so it's not worth doing. But yeah, I like 4 damage to the Mantis. So. Uh, Poke Cabinet would pay to draft 2 color. Maybe, like, this deck here is very little black. There's only 5 cards in the deck that are black. It's basically the red-white going on.
What I will say is that if you choose to draft 2 colors, you should make them an enemy color pair, because with the wedge layout, 2 wedges will share an enemy color overlap, and so you'll get more. There are more total cards in the set for enemy color pairs because of that.
Yeah, so to attack with Bloodfire Expert is basically to invite it to die.
Right,
So,
that's Ponyback Brigade.
yeah.
Or even if it isn't, it's like a 3/6 elephant thing.
Right, like,
Like,
there's nothing it could be that would be good for me to attack into.
right, like could be the 3/3 first striking dog. Oh no, pantsed.
A kill shot of his own. Okay then. I'm gonna hold the land. Blue is always secretly strong. I can't think of a set where blue wasn't secretly strong.
What, like Zendikar?
Even then, like, blue had, like, a secret aggressive side in Welkin turn. And I'm gonna kill shot this back. I'm going...
I would block it first.
Oh?
Yeah,
Oh, make him spend the mana.
right.
That's fair.
Like here.
Okay, very good call. Also prowess. Hey, hey.
Bloodfire Expert pulls a Studley pose. This also means you can't like flip his morph.
Means I get
like
an attack in, yeah.
I mean, he hasn't taken that trade up to now. He might do it just because he's getting low on life. Oh,
Okay.
damn! I was about to say what the Yeti represents, but I didn't
Yeah.
want to summon Sarkhan to the top.
He's here.
Oh, it'll activate prowess.
It's true. Okay, so he's just flat trading. No. Take the hit. Okay. Awful. Yep. So he's dead in 2 attacks. If I could cast Sarkon here, this game would be
Okay,
freaking
okay, it's
over.
fine. It's fine. We'll draw our banner, and then be like,
Yo, land banner.
banner, land, Sarkon, attack.
Yeah. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah, I mean, he does have more damage than we do. Hey, awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, the format doesn't really have like lightning strike. See, how great does Delve look now?
Right?
Like your one Delve thing is like, okay, murderous cut for 1.
Hey, it was a ponyback brigade. Here's 3/11s. He didn't flip it because it's literally a 2/2. Like, there was no point in flipping it.
Yeah.
What's the sack on this? 3. That's very important.
It's also kind of impressive with this army of goblins all of a sudden.
Yeah, and he played the land.
Oh no!
That was like not what I wanted.
His guy's gonna get kind of big.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a safe block on him until a second ago.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I'm still taking these blocks to force him to make that.
Yeah, we'll at least spend his mana. His guy gets permanently huge, but what can we do?
Yeah. Also, the threat of prowess might make him just trade. You know, like, if I have an instant here, all of a sudden he sacks 2 guys for no reason. Or he
So
trumpet...
probably
Or he trumpet blasts, and I go to 1?
that's pretty strong.
That's also good.
Boo! Crushed.
Yeah.
Now, okay, to be fair, we had kind of a shaky hand to start it out that game.
F this.
I want Sarkon, damn it.
Like, I'm not losing another game to that. If it wasn't a tap land, I still die. Like, if that was a mountain, I still die. I don't even play Sarkon to show him it. Yeah, I'm gonna make that change because maybe Swamp Out is more realistic.
You just took a swamp out, right?
I took a Plains out.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go with the Swamp instead.
And of course now we'll draw all our black cards.
That's fine. There's only 5 of them. It's not like I can draw, and I can morph 1 at least.
That's true.
All right. If it wasn't a tap land and it still gave me 1 life, I still died. Yes, I would like to play first. I'm keeping.
Well, you do have a morph. So you know what? We have a play.
And I have a 4 if I draw another land.
The Yeti.
This is good. So yeah, welcome to 3-color formats. I just would like to... This was Shards, by the way. This was every single match of Shards I ever played.
Oh my god, you can actually cast the Yeti.
Yeah.
Hell, you could cast the Yeti if he was red. Manifestly, this is the worst creature in the world. Even like Cyclops Gladiator was not as committed and a little stronger for the effort. Cast face down. Hell, we can even flip that. What the hell?
I know. Look at that.
Wait, that should have been our warning sign right there. We have like 5 total black cards in the deck. We're still running that.
Oh, look at this. Our opponent is perfect mana forever.
every time.
Who gives a crap? I will beat you with mono red. I will crush you.
I am a mono red deck in disguise.
Crush
by the
your
way.
bones.
It's,
Ooh, look at that.
yeah, it has this hover effect. Maybe that hover effect was what was disconnecting people.
Maybe.
And
Man.
they're like, "Oh crap, we implemented this thing, except it refers between two things that don't exist." Oh, Kumar. Ooh.
I think it's just attack here.
Crush him.
Okay.
Want to reveal?
Hello. You can lose 2 life.
That's kind of
Hello.
awesome.
And now I have a swift kick for a creature he plays. As long as it's a 2 toughness guy. A morph would be a really preferable target.
You have been ripped. Well, if it's Ponyback Brigade, he just plays it.
Yeah, you don't morph that. Unless he wants to make 2 plays. Right? Like,
Oh, geez, he does have 6 mana.
yeah,
Ugh.
he's been moving up.
I want to see him just cycle the banner.
Talk about the best possible world. 5. Ponyback Brigade. Okay. Do I bother kicking that then?
Well, it would mean he has to trade his entire
Entire team,
goblin
yeah.
team, but that's also like down on cards.
What else do I have to do though?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it the kick.
Boot! I love the image there at least. Hey!
Hey, what's up?
I was about to say Skyfire Kieran and I forgot about this guy.
No,
Oh, yeah, we could-
I'm playing Sarkat. It'll be great.
Hello.
Hi. Alright. Plus.
+1. I am ridiculous.
Alright. Crushing.
You'll see me again in Standard. When you choose to play that.
Ooh, is he handing? He's handing
Full
off
trade?
the full
Okay.
trade. Okay.
I imagine so.
Does he have an answer to Sarkhan in hand? Is the question then, right? Like,
He's probably just playing to his outs in that regard.
yeah. Well, I would think the Trumpet Blast would be a pretty good out for him if he just chumps. Yes, you can use a Planeswalker the turn you play it, and one of the lines on there is haste.
Mm-hmm.
Making him a giant buster. Okay. A creature I don't care about. One important thing, he might be trying to leave up kill shot.
Hmm.
Like, right.
Wait, doesn't that say destroy?
Yes, it does.
That's a shame. Yikes!
Yo!
Forgot about that card. Ugh.
Crack-a-doom! Yosh!
Guess it's my fault for not
No,
recommending you play
No,
Alabaster.
he does that in response. Like, I guess
Yeah.
if I play Kieran then plus Sarkhan, I get around it, but yeah.
Jeez.
Nice. Well, it doesn't get around. It doesn't get around it. It's the biggest creature. It will always kill Sarkhan.
Oh,
It's an edict. There is no playing around that. So let's just go ahead and get a creature on the board. This is a 4-turn clock. We'll use kill shots to our advantage. Freaking crackling doom. Okay. Yikes. That team all of a sudden got really big really fast. Luckily, neither are warriors. So I'm just going to take 6. Double kill shot up and running.
I like that.
Alright, so he's on top deck. Alright, so here's the kill shot.
Arrowed.
Get out. And he's just... No, he's got a... Oh, the mantis means I can't attack.
Hmm.
Well, I can safely play Bloodfire Expert.
Yeah, that Bloodfire Expert is a holy terror now.
Man. What do we got, buddy?
He's coming in with the Mantis, of
All right.
course.
Give him a second kill shot. Arrowed.
Slap fight time!
This is the trade. I think he's gonna sack his banner. Yep. Okay. So he's got a number of cards in hand now. That's pretty good, but he needs a way to stop my flyer from killing him. That's not gonna stop me from killing him. Okay.
Hey, cool. I will play a mystery.
Honestly, I wanted to have 2 power. And I can morph it up. Alright. This is a pretty clear turn. Does he have it? It's the only question. He has 1 card left in hand.
That's freaking bold. What the heck?
Oh!
I am astonished.
Look at that. It's 4 toughness now.
This man is a champion.
I'm gonna flip this. Damn! Because, see, look, he's gonna sack this, and then I lose 2 life and he goes to 4.
Hey, fixing!
Yo, that's actually really strong. Because check this out.
Yeah, I see you got 1 creature there.
Yo, check this out.
Yo, I'm gonna outdraw
So
you.
this makes black mana.
Mm-hmm.
Yes! The stupid Rough Rider that's been in my hand the whole freaking game. Are we done?
Can we move on?
We're
Okay.
done. Okay.
Jeez, that was heroic.
God, that was unreal.
Okay, yo, Outlast, yo, sack him, drain 2, live.
Sarkhan. I love how he had the answer to Sarkhan. Like, yo, indestructible? Yo, let me show you the biggest edict. Um, Looking at like CDC's pet, ACDC's pet. Because that's like a decent body for his like 1/1s.
Yeah, it might help ward off goblin tokens, and kicks really well.
Yeah. What do we cut for that? Do I cut out a Bloodfire expert then? Because again, this loses pretty hard to the 1/1 tokens.
If you do that, then you probably want to put a swamp back in.
Maybe I can. I can still morph.
But honestly, like, Bloodfire Expert got a lot of damage in.
Well, that game he just got blocked by a 2/2 and died.
Mm.
But it's true, like the threat got a lot of damage in. I want the Salt Road Patrol because that's pretty good. This flyer has an effective enough body for me to want it because of his like high Spire Mantis. If Summit Prowler didn't just like flat do all the work in the world there, I'd say him, but I know. Even worse, that thing is a rare. The crackling doom. That's a rare, not uncommon.
Yep.
I'm gonna make that swap and then just call this fine.
All right.
Yeah. I forgot we had the 5th source of black mana. Son of a...
2 morphs. Kind of a weak hand.
Like, I can't cast anything out of this, and I need to draw, like, multiple red mana to make this run.
God, that's painful. Okay, what if the plains were a
Swamp I'd keep.
Or a tri-land?
If it were Tri-Land, I would keep unconditionally.
Okay.
But, again, this is... I can't keep that, and I can keep this.
Hey!
This is better, and it's just like, good lord.
Hey, Bloodfire Expert.
Hey, next to...
I love that guy.
Okay, I'm probably gonna play the Aspirant on 2 here. Oh, no, I'm not.
Sweet. Freaking sweet.
Awesome.
Just Guy Student, you're alright.
Morph. Bardu Banner.
Drops his own Planeswalker.
That would be harsh. I think Bloodfire Expert is better here.
Yeah, we'll probably be able to raid.
Yeah.
Probably.
The Kieran says we should be fine doing that. But yeah, also our opponents, sweet mana, hell yeah. All 3 color land, and then followed up with a banner for perfect mana. Whereas I'm a giant chump lord.
No, it's fine, it's fine. He's chuffed with Yetis. He can't play anything in his hand. It's 5 Yetis.
Okay, unyielding
Okay.
Krumar. Okay. So, Bloodfire Expert, get in. And we'll get the Kieran going.
This opponent has a sickness, and I have the Kieran. The true awfulness of that joke weighs in.
It's harmful. Do not do not look directly into the joke.
Don't look directly at the Kieran. The thing is gaudy.
You look at that.
Boing! I forgot my other color of paint. I'm just gonna leave this white.
Yo, opponent's just like not doing anything.
Okay. Double kill shot. Or
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can't attack with these because of the.
Right.
I can attack with Kieran though.
Yeah. We'll turn on raid. Get the Nomad outpost. Maybe get ACDC's pet.
I mean, kill shot this, right? Like, yeah. Okay.
Every time. Okay.
So I think this is the war name here. The next turn is like Chief plus Morph.
Yeah.
Because this gets the raid still. Oddly enough, as long as he leaves this up, like this board here is pretty bad. So, you know, we're going to need a little more.
Mm.
Yeah, that's strong.
Dang.
He figured out how to use the card.
Arc Lightning is a pretty strong card.
Yeah. What's his follow-up? Raiders spoils, so he's going to get to draw a card off this, too.
Ouch.
Taking the hit. Pay your life. That is a lot of things going wrong. This doesn't perform blocking anymore here because of that 4th point of power.
Man. Things going comedically and exactly wrong.
Mm-hmm. Whatever, let's get my damage back in. That creature sure isn't doing anything on the block. Warriors. All right. I mean, basically, I really want Sarkhan to get out of this position, right? Like, that's...
I don't feel like a dope for paying all that life.
Yeah. See if we can get him that way. That's also a May.
Yeah.
Very strong arena.
Probably because it has the life cost. Like, they didn't want it to be like, oh, all right, if you attack with 8 warriors and...
You die. Yeah. Then that makes sense. Like, oh, you weren't meant to kill your opponent, but you actually killed yourself. Alright. No plays. I would say that's a ponyback brigade. Okay.
Gross.
I'm gonna get, like, trumpet blasted out of this game next turn.
What does a 3/3 flying warrior do us?
Clock.
Hmm.
A blocker. We can't flip the morph then. 4/3 flying warrior.
It would be a 4/3.
Hmm. I'm gonna go ahead and do that and then take the blocks that I have available to me next turn. Like, I have all right blocks available to me as my choices next turn, like Just Guy Student and a... or I have no blocks available to me and this game ends. That is also a choice.
Yep. Okay.
That's game. I'm dead here.
That's crushed.
So
Man.
nuts. Oh well.
We got beaten by perfect mana.
I think we got beaten by imperfect mana. All three of these games on
Yeah.
my end were painful in that regard. So rocks fall, I die. But I got Sarkhan, so who cares?
Hey! We win!
At the end of the day, you have a new product, right? Anyway, I am gonna do another. I'm gonna jump right back in, but
Okay.
I'm gonna clip the stream. So I'm gonna just flicker it. Probably give it a new name. So
Hmm.
see you back here in like 2 minutes.